Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Valeria or Fluorescence UV. Today we're going to do something that my friends have been asking for, have been dying for, and it's one of the companies that I really truly like, and it's so inexpensive. This is a full face of Colourpop. Everything I use is Colourpop. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty shocked at how good this looks. I think it looks really nice, especially my eyeshadow. The eyeshadow is my favorite thing that I use, and I use some of the palettes I was so excited for. Now in the video we're going to start with the tutorial, and then after the tutorial at the very end I give my thoughts about every single product, everything that I use, give like my first impression on everything, and if there's some things that I've used and tell you how I feel about them. You will just have to find out and see what are the things that I like and what are the things that I don't like. Just keep on watching. Let's get started and let's talk about makeup. Have fun, get ready, and de-stress. Okay, let's get started with this look. I'm going to do my face just as if I was doing any other tutorials. For sure, I'm going to start off with my eyes. Now, they don't have an eyeshadow primer out yet. Pretty sure they will soon. And because of that, I'm just going to use their Colourpop No Filter Concealer. And the shade I'm using is actually light 18 for my eyes. And I'm going to clean up my brows and do everything. So I'm just going to zoom you in real quick. So I'm just going to put that all over my eye. I had the concealers for a while now, and they're not my favorite, but they're not bad. I prefer other ones, I guess you can say. I mean, I feel like it mattes down way too fast at times, and then it was so hard for me to find my actual shade. I mean, it's alright. It's not my fave. I use it every once in a while, and I made sure I kept this one for these videos. Now that we're going to do it, we're going to go into the star of the show. I went on a fucking haul, and I bought so many palettes. Honestly, I bought almost all of these palettes right here, the 9 shadow eye palettes. I'm thinking about using the green one, the yellow one, and maybe the orange one. Don't get your hopes up high, just maybe. But I'm mostly going to focus on Honey and Just My Luck. This is my first time buying the 9 pan eyeshadow palette. Ooh, look at that. This one is my favorite. Like, I just love yellow. I love the way it looks. I think it's so beautiful. My second favorite has to be for sure, hands down, the peach one right here. Look at that. Just whew, so pretty. I'm just gonna go in with the yellow Honey and the Just My Luck. One thing I do want to say is I don't have their eyeshadows. I fucked up, and actually I spent too much money in the haul just to create everything, so I decided that instead of getting the brushes, I can just use my brushes. I'm gonna try to do a fallish look. I'm gonna go in with Oh Behave right here, and I like it because it is that mustard yellow. I'm gonna put that in my crease. Now the brush I'm using is my R38 brush. Oh wow, I thought it was gonna be more mustardy, but it is pulling yellow in my eye. So I'm gonna go in with Total Bugging. And then again, I'm gonna go in with Buzzkill just because I do want it a little bit darker, but I'm going to focus Buzzkill a little bit lower. This is going to be such an easy look. So my goal for this look is actually to do a fallish look. Try to use as many palettes as I can. What's actually really funny is that when I decided to actually buy everything, I was like, okay, maybe they cooled off and maybe I can get everything I want specifically and put in the video. And then they come out with like another eyeshadow pan, 9 pan eyeshadow, and then they come out with the new hyaluronic concealers, and I was like, bro, I just wanted that. With a semi-clean brush, which is my Sigma E40 brush, I'm just going to blend out everything, especially my outer corners. Okay, so I'm using my BH Cosmetics, the Marbin collab, and it's number 8 brush, and I'm going to go in with Charmed. I really wanted to use the shade Charmed because it's like a brown military green shade, and I think it would look so good with the yellow. I'm gonna go in with my M4 1-2 brush and then just blend it into my crease. Okay, so I just finished blending out Charm on my eye. It does take a while to get the opacity that you want, and also it can be patchy at first, but just don't be scared. Just keep on going and keep on blending. So far, I really like how it's turned out. I think I'm just gonna add a shimmer. I'm gonna add this shimmer Olive You and put that more in from the front of my inner corner. Then just kind of dragged it to the outer corner. Now what I'm gonna do is with the Mobamba, I'm gonna put that in the outer corner with my finger just to add a little bit of green. Oh god, that's way too green. It's a little bit too green for me, so I'm just gonna go back in with Charm, pat that over, and just kind of blend it out. Okay, now that I did my other eye off camera, we're gonna get started into the face. I got a couple of things which are kind of exciting. So I got the Fourth Ray Beauty Mellow Mist. So I'm just gonna spray this all over my face. It's not gonna be my primer, it's just to hydrate my face a little bit before I put foundation on. It smells so good. After that, I'm gonna use my hyaluronic acid primer, which is the HA primer from Pretty Fresh. If you didn't know, Fourth Ray Beauty and Pretty Fresh are sister brands to Colourpop, so you are still getting Colourpop. You know, you can still buy it on their website and stuff, and that's where I got everything, from Colourpop's website. So now I'm just gonna get a pump of the hyaluronic acid and put that all over my face. This smells so good. If you like the way baby powder smells, then you're gonna like this primer. It's pretty scented, and if you don't like scented things, you won't like this. It smells so good. It smells like the Johnson & Johnson baby powder for sure, or the oil. It smells like the oil, the Johnson & Johnson baby oil. So I did get the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Tinted Moisturizer, but I am breaking out. Obviously you can see a couple of dots here, so I am going to use the full coverage one instead of the tinted moisturizer. I'm thinking about doing this in another video, separate video, so then I'll let you guys know, and I'll probably use it out like going to work and stuff. So if you're interested, comment down below if you want to see this one. So for the actual foundation I'm using is the No Filter foundation. This is matte, and because it is fall, kind of winter coldish times, I am excited to try this one out just to keep me matte. I'm using the shade Medium 80. I don't like that it has no cap to cover it, but it is what it is. I have used it once, and I mean, I don't know. I don't really remember how I felt about it, so I'm just going to use it again. The only thing I did get, like an appliance or beauty tool brush type thing, is the sponge. This shape reminds me so much of the Real Technique shape. It has the exact same shape, and to be honest with you, I hate the Real Technique sponge. I felt like the Real Technique sponge really soaked up all my foundation and just gave me really bad spotting. It would pick up on certain places, and then it wouldn't just latch onto my skin in other parts, so I did not like that. Okay, so this is a little bit too dark for me. It kind of looks orange on me right now. So this isn't a full coverage foundation because I still see a lot of redness in my skin for sure. You just see my breakouts. My breakouts are pretty recent too, so they're not going away anytime soon. So I'm just gonna put another pump. You know, I could have waited until my pimples cleared out, so then I didn't have to show all this redness and uneven texture, but I don't care. They're pimples, they're gonna go away. It's a hormonal breakout for me right now, and honestly, I can give two shits of how my face looks. I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna take this off and go to bed and then go to work tomorrow. So it's all good. So this is a medium finish for sure. I do still see a lot of redness in my pimples, but that's probably because they're just very flared up right now. Then I'm gonna go in with my concealer, which is the it's the No Filter concealer in the shade Light 18. I do feel like the foundation oxidized a little bit too. feel like I'm looking really orange right now. So I'm just going to use a shitload of concealer to really brighten my face up. Okay, you know what? I just feel like it's sitting on my face. Like, I really don't like how it looks because I have concealer lips or whatever. It's not my favorite. Maybe I picked the wrong shade of everything. I just don't like it. I don't know, I just don't think that Colourpop has the right undertones. That's why the concealers are not my favorite, because I do feel like they lean more towards the pinker side of things. Even though they look so yellow, like I couldn't find a perfect match for myself. Now to set everything, I'm just gonna go in with my Colourpop No Filter powder, setting powder. And just gonna put that all over where I put my concealer. You know, the usual, set everything you put concealer in. Let's see if this concealer saves a bitch. Okay, so for sure out of the sponge, I think it's a lot better than the Real Techniques one. It's actually really tiny compared to what it comes with. I don't think it expands a lot, so that's something I'm really used to. It's very soft and like squishy but firm at the same time. That's really hard to explain. But it's pretty nice for $7. I think it's not that bad. I mean, if you're shopping at the Colourpop website, I say why not get it? Something inexpensive. You know, when they catch you on that, you need $4 more for free shipping. I recommend you to get this. This is actually really nice. A beauty sponge is a beauty sponge and it's going to do its job. Just gonna set my cheekbones where I'm gonna put bronzer just because I feel like I need it. Now, I don't know why, but it's really tiny. Like, this is how small, it's smaller than my hand. It's kind of weird. I mean, I guess that's why it's so inexpensive, because of how little it has. But it's such a small packaging. Oh, and the shade for the translucent powder is actually translucent. So now that I set my under eyes and my face, I feel like I look more okay. I don't look as like weird, and I feel like it's not setting into my fine lines. For my bronzer, I'm actually going to take a bronzer that I've had for a long time. This is Private Party from Colourpop. I've had this for so long. I mean, maybe like a year, or actually since I bought the Kathleen Lights palette, that's how long I've had it. So obviously I've hit pan. I do feel like it's a little bit powdery. I do feel like it's a little bit too dark for me. So I'm using a very big fluffy brush, which is like an angled brush for bronzer. No, I'm trying not to get a lot and tap off the excess. I think this looks a lot prettier when I am tan in the summer. Now, I do feel like this bronzer is a little bit too red tone for me, and I prefer more of a neutral bronzer or an orange bronzer. I think it's more flattering on me. The brush I'm using, I forgot to say, is the Time 103 brush. So I just bought one blush. I didn't really think about what color I was going to do on my eyes. I was just like, I want the peach palette, or the peach collection. So I decided to go with Fresh and Peachy. Now, because this is more of a green yellow look, I'm just going to very lightly put that on the apples of my cheeks. It does have a lot of kickback. I don't even know if you can see. You could just see the powder like right here, especially in the mirror. So if you don't like that, that's a little heads up. Now the brush I'm using is my, oh, this is my Wet n Wild blush brush. Cool. I like it. Okay. So far so good. It is very powdery, so it does kick back a lot, but I think it's very nice. The pigment's there. Now we're gonna go in with Colourpop Super Soft Cheek Pearlized, the shade Lunch Money. Holy shit, I've used this before, and this looks so good. Oh my god, I love this. I used it when I was in California, so still pretty hot over there, and I just thought it looked so pretty under my skin. I'm just gonna get the sponge and just tap it onto my skin. And, you know, I'm like going super gentle on my face, and it's so crazy because of its type of formula. It doesn't lift off the powder. Just look at that, look at that. Oh my god, this is like more of a natural look, but I'm not complaining because look at that. So I'm gonna put on my brow bone a little bit, right here on the temples. This is like a glow from within type of highlighter. I'm going to keep it like that because I don't have a powder highlighter. I don't know, they just don't convince me enough. And if you want a powdered highlighter, you kind of have to get them in the set. So that was kind of a little annoying. So I'd just rather get this one where I've heard very good things about it. This is light to medium skin tones, is perfect for that gold hue. It's lunch money. It just looks so good and it's so fresh in the body. I'm for sure going to use this every day instead of powder highlighter because I think it just gives me that dewiness look without it looking like powder stripe. Like, holy fuck, this looks good. I'm obsessed. I'm just gonna mimic what I did in my upper lash line and do it in my lower lash line. The only difference is different brushes. I'm using my T73 Makeup Shack brush. Then I'm gonna go in with Buzzkill actually and just smoke that bad boy out. You know what though, I'm so upset because when I decided to make my haul, they've come out with so many good things. Like they have the blue 4-3 Beauty. I don't even know what it is. It's like the face mist and the serums and the face milk mist as well. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm just so convinced by the packaging. I think the packaging looks so good and it's so pretty. And then they came out recently, just yesterday, they came out with the coconut one, which is the neutrals. And for sure, my ass is going to get it because there's never enough neutrals. And it looks so nice. Or the one thing I can never find on nudes is neutral nudes. Like, I feel like nudes for people are either way too pink or like they're just lean on the pink side, and I am over it. I want my beige nudes, I want my neutral nudes. I just feel like it looks more nicer on my skin tone. I'm gonna use my Makeup Shack T54 brush and I'm gonna go in with Charmed just to tightline my waterline. So yeah, have there been any releases that you want to get from Colourpop? Honestly, they are killing it with these 9 eyeshadow pans. I just think they look so good. They just, you know, the way they do the monochromatics and they come up with beautiful ass themes is beyond me. It's just so I think it's so creative. Even though they do like they always come out with new products. It feels like every single week. I don't mind because I'm just like, if I really want it, I'll just get it sooner or later. Like, I wanted the Honey palette since it came out, but because it kind of saw the trend that they were going to keep coming back, like monochromatic palettes, I said I think I'll just wait until I feel like they are almost finished, and then I can pick up all of them. So I think I'm going to pick up the purple one next. I'm going to pick the Ooh La La. No, yeah, the purple one. Then I'm going to pick up the coconut one, which is the neutral one. And that's it for right now. Now going back in with my T73 brush just to blend the Charmed and the Buzzin eyeshadow together. So these are pretty old. I've actually had these for a long time. I'm using my Colourpop Cream Gel Eyeliner in Dirty Talk. It's like a dirty gold. Just gonna use that in my waterline. Alright, I'm jumping all over the place, but I don't care. I just realized I didn't do my eyebrows, so I'm gonna do them right now. I'm using the Brow Boss in the shade Warm Blonde. So I've actually used this as well, and I think I got the wrong shade just because my natural eyebrow hairs are so dark. And I only got Warm Blonde was because they only had it at Ulta, and I was just like, I just want to try it out. I want to see if it works. So I think Warm Blonde is a very pretty shade when I'm going to do a very light makeup. The only thing I don't like about this pencil is I do feel like it's a little bit too drying. Like, I'm literally being so aggressive with my pencil to like rub it in. I feel like you can even see my face looks a little bit red from how aggressive I'm doing it. I mean, they give me definition. I think, you know what, this isn't that bad. They look cute. Like, I feel like I don't even have to go with brow gel, but I'm gonna go with brow gel, don't freak out. Yeah, I'm going pretty hard with this, so if you like a drier type of formula, I feel like you would like this. I think this is actually really perfect for people who have a lot of eyebrows, like thick eyebrows. And the reason why I say that is because it's so dry. If you overdo it, it's gonna take you a really long time to, it's gonna take forever for you to make them too dark where they're Sharpie eyebrows. So I guess that's like the pro of it. The con is that you're literally scraping your fucking eyebrow hairs to make it dark enough. I did my eyeliner and my camera was acting weird, so I had to kind of trade batteries, switch the settings and stuff. But I did the eyeliner and I used the Colourpop liquid eyeliner in the shade Numero Uno, which is black. To be honest with you, I think this is way too shiny. I had to go in with my Smokes palette and actually use the matte black eyeshadow just to tone it down a little bit, which is okay. It's not still kind of shiny. I could still kind of see it right now. It's a felt tip liner. If you like felt tip liners, it's on you. It says nothing that it's waterproof. So if you have watery eyes like me, it's a no-go. It's not going to last all day. If you have sensitive eyes, you're not going to like this because this can be very hard on your eyes. It tugs a lot. So just trying to make the eyeliner it kind of hurts. So just keep the heads up on that. It's not worth it just to be in pain just for an eyeliner because it's cheaper. You can find better ones. I thought it was a little bit hard to make my lash, like my wing, and I found that the Physicians Formula one is a lot better than this one. I can make my wing in 5 seconds. It's all about what type of brush, formula, anything. It's like it really does matter for a wing eyeliner. I think it's one of the things you should splurge on. So this is going to be my setting spray slash dewy spray because I didn't buy a setting spray. They were all sold out of the matte one. So I'm just going to use this one right here again. So this is the Colourpop BFF Volumizing Mascara. This is the shade Black on Black. Obviously, it's the black one. The one is like the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. It does seem a little bit smaller than that one. So I have a fear that it's going to be like the Too Faced. So I'm just going to try this. This is the first time I actually tried this product out. I bought it a while back, but I've just never really used it because of the wand. The wand really scared the shit out of me. I'm a little bit scared that it's a little dried out because it's taking forever to build up in my lashes. Okay, so it says it's a volumizing mascara. I mean, you can't really see because of my wings, but you can see my lashes a little bit. And I wouldn't say it's volumizing. I feel like it's more lengthening more than anything. But if I just curl my lashes, I feel like I wouldn't have to wear false lashes. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oh my god, that too. So now that I think about it, false lashes. Colourpop came out with false eyelashes, and I'm pissed because I ordered too early. So I'm like, god fucking damn it. Will I ever catch a break? With Colourpop, the answer is no. Now, I feel like it's more volumizing on my lower lash line than my top lash line. So it's cute. I don't mind it. I'm gonna have to wait and see if it, like, I'm gonna have to use it to work and see if it, like, withholds my 8-hour shift and if it comes down, like, if it falls in my face or not. I do sweat a lot at work. I do move a lot. I touch my face a lot. Like, it is so hard for me not to touch my face or my eyes because I do deal with dust and debris. Now, my Colourpop obsession started actually with the eyeliners and lip liners. I had made a haul with a bunch of the lippy sticks, and lippy sticks are okay. They're not my favorite just because the packaging is so boring, and I don't know, it was just I bought them when matte liquid lipsticks were the hype. So that's why I just never really got into these. Now this is a shade Cookie. If you know, Cookie was like the shit back in the day. I remember when Colourpop first came out, Cookie was like their #1 seller. Oh my god, if you've been watching YouTube for that long, comment down below because that's major throwbacks. Okay, I'm gonna go in with Birdie from Colourpop. It's like a really light nude, and that's what I need right now because, or my eyeshadow's like way too dark and green for it. I feel like it's a little bit too light, so I'm just gonna go in with Moonchild just to deepen it a little bit, just a tad bit. Alright guys, so this is the final look right here. I decided not to go with false lashes. One, because it's really late. It's almost like 9 p.m. and I should be going to bed soon. Two, I do think it looks really nice without lashes. If you're not used to using eyelashes, false eyelashes, you can just rock this look and it's still pretty wearable. I think it looks really nice and very sultry and very fallish. I wanted to stay in the theme of fall for sure, and I think I nailed it. This lip combo and the lip combo I did previously are so good. They look so nice. Now we're going to talk about my impressions, my first impressions, my second impressions, what I like and what I don't like about Colourpop. You kind of got a little hint and gist of it. We're going to just get right onto it. Let's start with the biggest thing in my way. It is the 9 pan eyeshadow palette. I got 7 of them. These are so good. They're really nice. And I actually dropped the Honey palette, and I came to realize that if you want to depop them, you can. They are just they're like, they have magnetics on the back, so it's super easy to take out and stuff, and you know, if you want to depop them. I love the packaging of them. I love the like the monochromatic color. This makes my life easy. If I want a specific color, I can just pick it out and go on from there. These are fire. I'm for sure gonna get the other 2 that I mentioned. Yeah, and if you're on a budget and you need like super inexpensive palettes, these are the ones to go. Colourpop eyeshadows are actually really nice. If you want single eyeshadows, they do the buy your own palette, which is like you get, I think, like 28 eyeshadows for 40 bucks. I have 2 of them. I really like them. Their formula is amazing. If you're balling on a budget, if you have to buy gifts for someone, Colourpop, I hands down think is the way to go with eyeshadows. Super shock eyeshadows, and maybe even like a lipstick or lip liners, or even like a cream gel eyeliner. I think those are so much fun. So I think they are worth it. Oh my god. Now for the lip liners and the eyeliners. I love them. The only thing I have, like the only complaint I have about the eyeliners is that they break so much. So if you're not used to them, they will break on you. So just, I swear to God, just take out the least you can and you'll be fine. I love the shade Prance. Prance is my favorite color. It makes my waterline look so beautiful. Even Punch, the yellow one, for the lip liners, again, I just said it. These are so easy to use. They're so creamy. If you like drier formulas for lip liners, these are not the ones for you. Go for something that is that has like a lip pencil, then you'll like them. These are creamy, and I'll probably grow my collection from all of the lippy pencils. The one thing I hate about Colourpop is how fast they discontinue things. They just come and go because they just do so many releases. Everything leaves really fast. Okay, so for the face mist, she's cute, she smells good, I don't mind it. I'm probably going to use this more as a hydrating mist. The hyaluronic acid primer is actually, I love the smell of it. I don't know if everybody's going to love this smell. I think a lot of people are going to hate the smell because I've heard a lot of people say they don't like the smell of the Johnson & Johnson baby powder. If you have dry skin, I feel like you might like this, but if you have sensitive skin, I feel like you should stay away from this because it has a strong scent. So does this one. That is the only issue about these things, these product lines, is that they have such a strong scent. Now the concealer is alright. It's not my favorite. I feel like it ages me. I think it's nice for the eyes and the eyebrow cover up, and that's it. I don't think it looks good under my eyes. I don't mind it, and I can use it probably. I'll use them up, but I probably won't purchase them again. A standout from this haul is for sure the Quickie lipstick. The packaging of this is so pretty. It has stars all over on the outside and on the inside of the lipstick. I just love how it looks. I for sure will probably pick up 2 more because I think they're discontinuing her line, and that's a no-no because this is bomb. If you want to get a lipstick, you should get this one. Okay, the brow pencil. I'm gonna say it, it's too dry for me. I like something more creamier. Maybe the dryness of this will make my eyebrows last longer because it is so dry. But the fact that I deadass have to scrape my skin so I feel like I can get a little bit of product is like a no-no. I mean, I know you have to see stars to be beautiful, but I don't know. It's just, beauty is pain, but I don't know if I want to take that much pain and just, you know, like scratch my eyebrow hairs out. I do like this for light makeup days. That's all I got. The brow gel is actually really impressive. I like how my eyebrow gels have stayed, and I like the tone of it. The dark brown it looks so nice on me. I'm probably gonna get a lighter one just for when I don't wear heavy makeup, because I think this is a perfect shade for heavy makeup but not for natural makeup when I go to work every single day. I will most likely repurchase. I'm for sure gonna repurchase this. I am not okay, I'm gonna repurchase another shade, and then if I don't repurchase this like the 3rd time, that means I didn't like it. Now that I notice I have no inner corner highlight, I'm going in with Mermaid Boy in my inner corner. It's kind of like a purple, blue, green. Fuck it, we're being creative with our makeup today. So that's my inner corner, and this is from the Dream Street palette with Kathleen Lights. This is the only thing I have from her collabs. I'm kind of interested in the Zodiac palette, kind of not. I'm getting more into Zodiac because of her, so I probably might get it. It's cute, and the So Jaded palette is cute too, but I'm like, too much Colourpop, you know. I don't know. If you want me to get them, comment down below. You already know the drill. Alright, the Colourpop No Filter Setting Powder. She's cute. It's really lightweight, I'll give you that. I don't feel like it's super heavy on my face. I don't feel like it's like the Laura Mercier palette powder, but I don't feel like it's like my Cover FX powder. So since I've gotten older, I do feel like the Laura Mercier powder just is not good on my face. On my under eyes, on my nose, it just looks so cakey on me, and so many people preach on it, but I'm sorry, I'm not one of those girls that likes it. But yeah, I'm for sure keeping this. I might not buy it again if I don't like it. The BFF eyeliners, not my favorite. I might get the brown one because I've been in a brown eyeliner kick. I think it looks more softer on the eye than black eyeliner. I've been enjoying it more with my eye looks, so I might get that, but it's because it's a felt tip liner. It's not my favorite, to be honest with you. It's a black, it dries down black shiny, it's not black matte, so I'm like, not worth it, you know. So black I'm never gonna get again. I have better ones. The blush is actually really pretty. I just counted how many blushes I have in my collection, and it's like 16. Now it's 17 with this. She's cute, she's pink, she's peachy. She's more pink than peachy, I will say that. But other than that, I think it looks really nice. For the mascara, I'm for sure going to use this, finish this up, and see how I feel about it at the end of the day. I'm gonna finish this up for sure. but I don't think I'm gonna buy it again. I think I'm gonna pass. I'll be fine without it. I have my Holy Grails and it doesn't match up to my Holy Grails as a first impression, so I doubt it's gonna build its hype up. The foundation, because it is a matte formula, it does look a little bit matte on my face in certain parts of my face, like in my outer corners of my lips right here. It just looks crusty dusty. I don't like that. It's just kind of like I have to set it, and it's a matte foundation, so it's a little bit pointless. I'm probably gonna look too cakey. I'm really curious to see if this and the hyaluronic acid tinted moisturizer, or I'm sorry, I'm really curious if this and the tinted moisturizer together make a beautiful combo, so then I can just finish both of them together and call it a day. Colourpop Private Party Bronzer. Again, it's the same thing. Something about their pressed bronzers or pressed like face products are very pigmented to the point where they're super powdery and they're really pigmented, so you have to go with the light hand, which in a way is a good thing, because if you go with the light hand you won't finish it as fast as you think you will. So that's the only pro about it, really. Other than that, I've had this for a while. I'm trying to finish it. Obviously I've hit pan, but I want to finish my very first high-end bronzer before I can use this one. I think I'm going to save this one though for the summer, once it start getting a tan and get more darker, so it can look nicer on my skin. Alright, last thing. The beauty sponge is pretty. I like the color of it. It's really soft, it's firm, and it's like super soft at the same time. And you know, I was a little bit scared because I did not like the Real Techniques sponge at all. I hated the Real Techniques sponge. I thought it was going to do the same thing where it lifts off my foundation as I'm putting it and blending it into my skin. So that was like one of my biggest fears, but it was pretty nice. I have no complaints. $7 for this. It's alright. So I might not order this again, just for the sole fact that I have to order it online. I'm not such an online shopper. I don't know why. I just like going in person. I like having that whole experience of touching things and feeling them, seeing how they look on me beforehand. Other than that, guys, I am finally done. I did my full face of Colourpop. Some of these things I've been using for years, and a lot of it was actually new products. The eyeshadow formulas did not disappoint me at all whatsoever. I knew they were going to be good since the beginning, so there was no surprise there. The lip pencils, one of my faves. I'm for sure gonna forever buy them. Keep buying them. If you really like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you want to see next. Comment down below what products you want to try. Comment down below what was your favorite product from the video, and which one you're the most interested in. And I will catch you guys on the next video. Oh yeah, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe already. I want new subbies, and I want to hit 100 subscribers. I'm so close. So hopefully you enjoyed this video and you can't wait to see more of my content. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.